What's up, board gamers? It's the great unclean one here from Colonel. Nice start. From Breakup Gaming Society. In this most recent episode of the podcast, I talked about I've been playing a lot of solo Sagrada. So for those of you who wanted a video companion for it, I'm just showing you how I set up a game and sort of one turn how it works. Now in Sagrada, as I explained before, it's my job to build a window. Now there are lots of patterns of window, as you see. I've already chosen a pattern, and you can see its difficulty level there, indicated by the 4 dots there on my left. Parts of my window, such as they are going to be dice. Beginning a turn, you roll 4 dice, and then you have to start building your window from these pieces that you've randomized. What are you looking at here? My scoring objectives. You see a purple and a yellow there. At the end of the game, I'll get to pick one of these colors, add up all the pips, and add that to my score. There are 2 other scoring objectives. One gives me a nice reward for making sure there are not repeating numbers in horizontal rows. So I've got that overlay. Secondly, it also wants me to put together pairs of 1s and 2s, for which I'll score 2 points a pop. Those 3 things are going to determine my final score. You see, I've also given myself 3 tools here. When you're playing solo, you can set your difficulty by allowing yourself anywhere from 1 to 5 tools. And then they basically help you out of tight spots, because here's the basic story arc for a game. Turns 1 to 3 is kind of like, oh, this is really fun. I get to put down the pretty dice. Then 4 to 6, you're like, this board's getting a little tight. Then 7, 8, 9, 10 usually goes all to hell. So what have we done here in our first turn? Well, we've got a green 3, a red 6, a red 4, and a yellow 5. Now, I'm going to favor placing higher value dice first, because here's something that's different about the solo game from multiplayer. And that is, every time I place a die, and let's just say, complying with the rules that say you have to start in an edge, and then every other die you place has to be either orthogonally or diagonally adjacent to it. I'm just going to try to get some of these higher value dice, and just boom, opening turn for a 6 or a 5. Here's the catch. These are going to go onto my round marker, indicating turn 1 is over, which means I'm going to roll 4 more dice and keep building the window. Here's the nasty part. At the end of the game, all your leftover dice determine your target score, which means not only do you have to manage to optimize against the scoring objectives set out for you, using the tools to help you along the way, but if you let this overflow, get north of 50, at least in my experience, you're not winning. I'll want to play again, but you're not winning. But that's the Sagrada setup. If I get bored with this, I can just pick another pattern, try some different tools, and try again, which I've done probably hundreds of times since Christmas. I've had it on the table a lot. Thank you for coming along with me for this brief tour. And once again, if you haven't yet, give me a like or a subscribe here on YouTube, or go over and listen to the episode from which this came. I think we're up to 65. All right. Till then, may you fight long and